can we be heard? Are we people? Let's see. Let's make sure. Can we be heard? Raise up.
Yep,
We're
we can be heard.
good. All
We can be heard
right.
now.
Welcome everyone to Raw
It's
Queens Unplugged. It has
it's been a
been
little
it
while.
has. It has been a hot minute. And we are going to
What's up, Sarah?
we're going to explain all of it. Why we've been gone for so long, what our plans for the future is, what changes have been happening cuz life has kicked us in the butt. But we're back. We're back, stronger and better than ever.
Yeah,
So,
life has been a shit show of sorts.
it has. It has. So, for one, we left off. We had a big group of us, and now it is back to me and Wicked, and it will be us for a while. We still will have
Hmm.
our guests, though, for sure,
Oh, of course.
in the future. But as of right now, we're trying to get back to where we were. When we first started, it was just me and Wicked. And
Yeah.
we did topics that we loved, that we thought people would like. And we're going to get back to that again, too.
Yes.
Um,
I'm excited.
so what has changed? Wicked, would you like to start?
Um, Changed as far as
Between our streaming and stuff like that, you know, the abrupt change because we kind of put it to a halt. I would say this is like our second season though. Cuz when we did
yeah,
stop, that was for our first season. This is our start of our second
yeah,
season.
yeah. Well, one of the biggest things is we both just had a lot going on.
Mhm.
With everything going on your side, and then I was dealing with my dad being sick and a lot of other things. Just focusing on family pretty much for me.
Yes.
I had to take that little bit of time and be with my family and my dad. And unfortunately, we lost him on the 16th of February.
Rest in
And
peace.
I do not regret that time I took off to be with him because it was really good for me, him, and the family.
Right, for sure. For sure.
Um, and then me just trying to work and get things straight in my life. Hopefully very soon, me and my kids will be moving out and getting our own place.
Woot
And
woot.
yes, and I've also got other great news too, but we're not going to talk about that right this second. Maybe a little bit later into the podcast.
Okay, sure.
Can't be giving out all the good news at the
That's
beginning, you
true.
know?
That's very true. We can't do
Maybe
that.
that will be something I leave off on.
Mhm.
Like, leave off on that and everybody be like, what?
Yes, yes.
So, and
Oh,
then, let's hop into what Queen's been going through.
oh boy. Well, I got me teenagers now, so that's fun. Been enjoying
Oh,
that.
we love the teenagers.
Yes, they have been keeping me very busy. As most know, but for those that don't, or those that are just now following, my husband's in the military, so he is deployed right now. And we've been dealing with that. This one's been harder than the others. Um, just cause we've been doing it almost every year. Like every year's been a deployment. So we're tired. We're exhausted,
I
but we're
get it.
powering through it. And my kids' school stuff has really been a focus. From bullying and stuff like that, trying to make sure their stuff is at peace instead of always dealing with stuff like that.
Mm,
So that's been a main focus. And then the times that we do get on the computer, that's kind of our peace time because Wicked's
mm,
working now too, working daily. So, I mean, her hours are crazy hours. So, what time we do get, it's literally,
mhm.
I'm on granny hours from what Nero says. So, I go to bed super early.
Look, we don't worry about what Nero
That's
says.
right.
Like, Nero can say what he wants.
That's right.
Love him, but He's a grandpa.
He is.
Don't even start.
That's right. Um, but I've been doing some changes of my own in my own personal life. So I have been sober for 2 months now. Straight.
Let's go.
All right. No drinking of any kind. And I'm loving it. I will say that. Like, not even weekends, special occasions, none of that. And I needed to do that because it was becoming a habit more so than anything. Like, every weekend, I felt like that's the only way to have fun.
Well, you got a special occasion coming up next year. You better be ready.
Girl,
Damn it.
that's what I'm going to. That's what I'm going to. I will enjoy it then, I think. But I've been really focused on myself, slowing down vaping to the point where I can quit it. And then watching my own health because I kind of had a little health scare of my own that's still being figured out, but as of right now I'm doing good. So a lot's been going on. Just one
Mhm.
thing right after another. So,
Well, I get it because I'm
mhm,
dealing with school and stuff with my son. Like,
mhm.
I've got a meeting to go to tomorrow. They're actually home basing him for half days. So half the day he will be home doing schooling, and then the other half of the day he'll go in um just for a couple of classes with the special education teacher who can give him the extra help that he needs.
I think that's going to be
So,
really good for him. I think that's
oh
going to
yeah.
do like you're going to see like a shift, I think.
Mhm. I think so too.
Excuse
Bless
me,
you.
y'all. I did my makeup, so now I'm gonna be sneezing and
Bless
everything.
your heart.
um, yeah, I think that's gonna be really good for him, and that's been the same with Phoenix. You know, having issues with kids that don't know how to leave well enough alone. It's insane.
Right.
You know, if
Yeah, 'cause I was up at the school the other day, getting some papers and stuff to go deal with verifying my identity for taxes because apparently I'm not who I say I am, guys. But but I was up at the school and
mm,
like it was right before classes started and my son's in a special class right now, an alternative class, and there's not very many kids.
mm.
And I could hear one of the kids talking crap about me to him to make him mad.
Dude, they
And
do that to my boys too, and I don't understand it because they'll be like, "Oh, you don't look like your mom. That doesn't look like your mom. Are you adopted?"
uh, they
Mhm.
can't deny that that's my kid because I walk up there and half the teachers don't even know who I am, and they're like, "You must be Daniel's mom." I'm like, "How did you know?" They're like, "He looks just like you."
I
Like,
love
"Yep,
that.
that's me."
I love that.
But yeah, so these kids know that talking about his family is a very sore subject for
Mhm.
him. And
And it's hard to
they
tell
use that.
kids to ignore that. You know, like I think I had told that to you. Like I get tired of telling my kids just ignore it because they hear it
Mhm.
every single day. Like every day almost. They have to say something to them. And I'm like, I even told the principal, I'm like, I keep telling my kid to take the high road and stuff. I'm this close. I'm this close.
Sarah said, living that sober queen life. Congrats.
Oh, who said that?
Sarah.
Oh, thank
Sarah
you.
Grant.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm doing. But I will say the want is not there anymore. Like it feels great. I don't want to have it even when I have the opportunity. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, it's like me. I went down a little bit of a dark road for a month there,
Mhm.
knowing that we were on the verge of losing my dad,
Yeah.
and I was drinking a
Mhm.
lot in the privacy of my room, yes,
Right.
but I was doing more drinking than I should have been doing.
Mm.
And that was at that point the only way I felt like I could cope with
Mhm.
because I'm a daddy's girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
most definitely a daddy's girl.
Right.
And I couldn't imagine a world without him. It still kills me.
Can I
being
say
in a
you
world
have
without it.
been a rock star though?
I'm
You
trying.
really have been, and you were like the crutch for your family. So I mean, you did this with grace. Let me say that. Listen, I've
Yeah.
checked in and everything, and she would just be, her spirits would be very high, even if it was hard to.
Oh yeah.
Very proud of you.
And that's one of the reasons why I would like to at some point raise money for the hospice house that um housed him for those last 6 hours of his life.
Oh, that's actually happening, by the way. We're doing that in April. We're going to start
Okay.
it right at the beginning of the month. And we're going to run more community nights than normal so that we can keep it going and have it up and keep stressing it and making it happen because you said that
Yeah,
they were really good to y'all.
these amazing people who do this, they run off of donations and stuff like that. So, and at that point, they were renovating part of that house and they had it closed down. And they actually opened up a room just to take my daddy in so that he would not have to pass in the hospital because that was one of his last wishes. He did not want to pass in those four walls. So, yeah,
And they made
they
sure it
they
didn't
made a
happen.
very loving, comfortable place for him, and we were all able to be there with him for
Oh,
those last 6 hours. So,
I love that. I'm telling you, people that are that helpful because it's such a dark time. It
mhm,
was just like cuz when my mom passed, I didn't know how to do any of the stuff to like the process of getting her cremated and stuff like that.
right,
And I didn't have the money. Husband's in the military. This is literally the day after Christmas. I was like, I'm kind of lost. I don't know what to do, and I couldn't
right.
get any help from anybody, like family members. And the cremation place for my mom, they pulled through. Like they did everything that they could. They actually did her cremation for free. The only
Oh,
thing we had to pay for was her urn. And they did. I mean, I was like boo-hooing, crying because I was just like, you don't know how much you just helped me.
right.
I mean, those
No,
people make a big difference.
that's very stressful because,
Mhm.
like, going through the whole process of, his services and everything, because we had a 2-day service,
Mhm.
and then he was put into the vault,
Mhm.
I guess is what you call it. He he did he did not want to be buried, he did not wanna be in the dirt, he didn't wanna be cremated.
Mhm.
Y'all, my dad is he was a mess, like, we had talked. And his words were, "I do not want to be cremated." And I'm like, "But why, daddy?" He's like, "I do not want to snap, crackle, and pop."
I'm sorry. Like
I was like, "Of course you would say something like that.
that
Like, of
still cracks
course."
me up. That
But
still cracks me
he
up.
was a mess, y'all. Loved him so much. But yeah, so he wanted to be in a tomb. So my stepmom made it happen. Amazing woman. Love her so much. She got a double vault. So he is all the way at the back, and when it's her time, she will be right there with him. It's beautiful.
I love that.
So he got what he wanted, and he looked amazing. They took really good care of him.
And
Harry McNeely was the best.
he was, and the memories y'all shared right before,
Mm,
like just hearing the stories and stuff. I mean, I don't
yeah.
think it could have been more peaceful, if I could say it like that.
Oh yeah.
So,
What more could you ask for than to end your life with your family surrounding you? I mean, we were me and two of my sisters and my stepmom were there, and we were all talking to him as he drifted away. So, what more
and
could you ask for than to be surrounded by your loved ones in those final moments?
I
It's a
mean,
beautiful thing.
when y'all can bring laughter into it with reminiscing about stories and stuff, like that is the best. I'm telling you, like that's when you know you did it right. You
Look,
lived life right.
even when he couldn't talk, we had him laughing. Like, let me tell y'all the one story, and I told Queen this one.
Mhm.
It was a couple days before he passed, and he was still kind of awake and everything. And he couldn't talk because he had what they call a BiPAP on his face, helping give him more oxygen. And I was holding one of his hands. My youngest sister, who's 14, was holding his other hand, and the middle sister, she's standing at the end of the bed. I said, "Well, Mary, I've got one hand, Alex has the other." I said, "I guess you can have a foot." And my dad starts chuckling, and she looked at him and she said, "Do you think I want to touch your crusty, dusty foot?" And he just looked at her and shook his head. And she's like, "I don't want to do that." She's like, "That's Lacey's job."
Because you got to tell why. You got to tell why that was your job.
I'm the one that when he needed his foot rubs, I was the daughter who would rub his feet, cut his toenails, and everything else. So I was the one who took care of his feet.
That is
But
love,
yeah,
y'all. That is love. I will say that right now. Because if it was my
uh,
dad's foot, you out of luck, sir. Them things are going to turn into dragon claws.
that my daddy.
I know. But see,
I
that's
would do
love.
anything for my daddy.
That's so sweet. That's
But
so sweet.
yeah, no, we had some really really beautiful moments, and I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. And my job was amazing about it all.
Mhm.
They gave me over a week off to be with him and told me not to worry about it, that I had a job when I came back. So.
That is amazing. And I'm glad that it went smoothly for the most part, you know what I mean? Like your job
Mhm.
cooperated, the hospitals cooperated, all that stuff, you know. And I got to see him on the phone. So, I was
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. Oh, you were the queen of his heart.
He was so sweet. I so
That's
planned on it to see him.
I know. And he really wanted to meet you, and he was like, "I'm
Oh,
going to
when I
do
come out
good."
there,
He's like,
I'm
"I'm
going
going to
to
do
his tomb.
better."
Oh no, when I come
Of
out there, I'm going to
course.
his tomb and tell him I made it. I still got to see you. It happened.
Right?
That's right. We're gonna make it happen. Oh,
But
I
no,
have to. I'm
y'all,
gonna be there.
he was obsessed with Queen. He was like, "Oh my god, she's so beautiful." He's like, "That's the queen of my heart."
Bless his heart. He just don't know. He was
But
sweet. He was so sweet though.
yeah, he had
And
his moments.
yeah.
He
he
had
d-
his moments.
he did. He did.
I like to use some of his phrases. My sisters think it's hilarious. Uh,
Oh God, what was one of them? Oh, now you're gonna have me
you're
sitting here thinking
yeah,
about it.
you're cuter than a speckled pup in a red wagon. I'd buy a red wagon and pull you all over town.
That's the one. Oh, I love that one. I love it. It makes me so happy. I love that one.
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta remember that. I'm just gonna always have you just remember it forever and ever. When I'm like, what is that saying? That's the one I'm talking about.
right.
That's the one.
And his only other really favorite one was "I'm happier than a pig in shit."
That is the
Yeah.
best way to describe happiness, honest to God. And it makes me mad that I never think of it when I'm trying to describe like delicious food and how happy it makes me. That's the saying I want to think of, but I can't think of
Look,
it.
me, whenever I get good food, I'm sitting there going,
Little happy dance.
I'm humming while I'm eating.
The little happy dance.
My daughter does it too. I mean, just
Pooter.
computer. I mean, that ice cream cone didn't stand a chance.
Girl, we could talk about that ice cream
I'm so
cone.
happy about that ice cream cone.
We could talk
Look,
about that ice cream cone.
Queen gets more excited over the ice cream cone than I did in the moment that I was eating it.
Girl, that was amazing. I was so proud of my friend, y'all. If y'all would have seen what I saw, whoever she marries is going to be a very happy person. That's all I got to say. Very happy.
That ice cream cone was happy.
Oh, so this is what you guys missed out on. See, this is all we do in Discord the entire time. So if y'all ever want to join in these fun conversations, join the Raw Nation Discord because it's a good time. We have a
Mm,
ball all day, every day. And it
yeah.
is every day. We are most of
Just
the time
about,
sitting in
yeah.
there.
It's very few and far between when we're not in there.
Mhm. And that's the
Even if
other
we just
thing.
hop in for like an hour or two, we're
Right.
there.
We are there. And even if it's just a sitting there in silence, that's fine too. Do you? But you won't be
Do you,
alone.
boo boo?
That's right. But you won't be alone.
There will not be silence. No,
No.
you might be silent, but we won't.
That's right. We're never silent. That doesn't happen. If we're silent, something's wrong. We're sick. Something
Look,
happened.
I come from a big, loud ass family. There's no silence here unless I don't like you. Then yeah.
Then there might be some silence. But that's just out of respect for you.
My mom always taught me if I didn't have anything nice to say, don't
Don't
say
say
nothing at
nothing at
all.
all. That's right. I'm teaching my kids that now. And they're like, "Well, why don't you do that, mom? You always say something to daddy." I'm like, "That's different."
That is
He
most
married.
definitely different,
That's right. I'm like, "He married into this. He knew what he was getting into." So,
right?
not the same. But we have been making so many plans for Raw Nation and what is coming up
Yes.
for the next few months until,
Hmm.
well, it's not until, so community nights continues throughout the year. Now there has been like the past few months, probably a little bit more than that, where I stopped for a while. And that is just because again, life is happening. It's
Yeah.
exhausting. And I'm the kind of person, and Wicked is the same as me. If we're not feeling it, we don't show up. And the reason we don't show up is because how we're feeling will come off on camera. So like when we're streaming.
We don't want y'all to feel awkward in our streams. We want to be
Right.
happy and funny and
Exactly. And so if I'm tired, if I'm exhausted, or, just off, then I don't do community nights and stuff. But that's changing. The schedule is going back on track because things are picking up. God bless. We're doing good.
mm,
And I'm getting back into a routine and stuff like that. So it's coming back. We're doing lots and lots of community nights. And as usual,
mhm.
I always tell y'all if y'all have a game or you have an idea, like something we could do in the Discord as a big community, let me know. We'll do it. I'm always about it. Um, and our season of our podcast is back. So we will be doing this
Yes.
also regularly.
This is episode 1 of season 2.
That's right. And again, we want to have our guests. We will be having guests.
Oh yeah.
If you guys want to be a guest, be in the Discord.
And there will be more spooky podcasts coming.
Yes. Yes,
That's
yes.
a given.
Oh, yes. And let's see. We also have some ideas running right now on what
Mhm.
we'll be doing for our stream team. I'm really
Yes.
excited about that. We've been in discussions about it. So if you guys are
We've been putting our
interested,
heads together for stuff
hmm
like that, yeah.
if you guys are interested, if you are not part of a stream team, come on. Come talk to Wicked. Wicked is the person you will be talking to.
I am the stream team manager.
Mm-hmm.
I will be the one who can answer any questions you may have if you are interested.
Mm-hmm.
The only stipulation is you have to be a streamer.
That's it. That's it. And we have a couple new streamers that we have been enjoying. So if you guys want to check them out, on Raw Nation, you'll see them. And they're really, really
We have a
great.
decent little stream team right now.
We do.
We have Soul Insidious. He does a lot of spooky games and stuff like that.
My kids call
He
him the
mixes it
Pumpkin
up.
King.
Yes, he is the Pumpkin King. He when you go on there, he's nothing but a pumpkin head.
Mm-hmm.
He is a hoot though, guys. Check him out. Soul Insidious. He usually streams on Twitch. And
Yes.
then we have Eagle,
Yes.
who I believe streams on YouTube as well as
Yes.
Kick and Twitch, I
Mm-hmm.
think. We have Loki. We have Snowman Burner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, trying to think.
Dresky.
We have Dresky. He's
Dresky's
only
fun, y'all. Oh my god,
he
Dresky
is a
is hilarious.
he is. And then we have Gillosaurus. I'm so
Gillosaurus.
sorry. We have Sarah. We have Gillosaurus Rex.
She's our
She
number
is
one
the
girl right now.
sweetest.
She's
She
my
is
number one
the
girl right now.
sweetest, y'all.
She's holding
Check her
it for the
out.
girls. She's holding it for the
Yes,
girls.
you. We love you, Sarah.
Yes. And she plays a lot of relaxing games, but she also plays she'll play some scary games too,
I really
which I got,
enjoy when she does House Flipper. Oh my god. I could sit and
right?
watch House Flipper for hours.
Uh-huh. And I could watch her play it because it's just relaxing as you're doing it. It's
Oh,
very soothing, I
yes.
like it.
We need to get Sarah in a game of Don't Starve Together with us.
Ooh, I think she would like that a lot. If
That
she
Tim
hasn't played
Burton
it,
style survival
yeah.
game. Yes. I don't think have I'm the cool down channel. Let's
The
go.
cool
We
down
need the cool
channel.
down channel.
That's right.
What is up, Fat Batman?
Right. How you doing, sir? We miss your
Long time
face.
no see.
We miss you so much. We hope you're coming back soon. Can't wait to see you streaming again.
Right? And
Speaking of
then
actually,
hmm,
speaking of actually, I know somebody that's coming back to streaming soon.
who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I am. I am. As soon as I get into a place,
Yes.
I plan on getting me a new setup
Mhm.
and I will be going back to streaming. Maybe not as much in the beginning as I used to.
Mhm.
Because I will be starting school April 22nd. I'm going for medical billing and coding. That's a 10-month program.
Let's
So I'm gonna
go.
have to focus on that. Plus I'll be working. But I have an amazing man who is going to be there to help me. He's so amazing, guys. Love him.
We so happy for her.
Sorry, I'm at work right now, so if I miss something, that's why. You're good, Sarah.
I just
I
started my
just started
stream
my
day.
stream.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's go, Fat Batman.
Woot woot. I'm sorry we missed
You and
it.
me, sir. You and me, sir, need to have a little talk. I need to hear from you.
Oh.
I need you back on my team, sir.
Yes. His streams were fun. His streams were a lot of fun.
He said what I do. You already done nothing. I just need to know. Am I gonna get Batman back on the team one of these days? No, you were not in trouble, sir.
You got him scared. Look what you did. But
We miss you.
we do. We do miss you. But we
But
also have, outside of that, we'll give you some updates on a little bit of everybody. So, JT, the man, the myth, the legend, he has been super busy working, but he's been great. He's still the asshole that he is. That hasn't
yes,
changed, not one little bit.
still the asshole we know and love.
Yes, and hopefully we'll be getting him into one of our podcasts here soon, just so that he can raise hell.
So
And
he can give us shit, yeah.
always. And then Mr. Nero, he's been streaming here and there when he
You
can.
mean daddy?
I see. I didn't say that. I did not say
She does that every time. I'll be like, "Oh, you mean daddy?" She's like, "I didn't say that.
that. I didn't say that. Nope.
I'm not the one who said
I didn't.
that."
I did not say that. Nope. That was her, not me. But he has been streaming, and when he can, I've been playing a lot more Apex with him. That's been fun.
I got in and played some Apex.
It's
Eh.
I've stopped by a few times on there, right? It's always a good time. He talks a lot of shit. We love it.
He's a mess.
Mhm.
Ugh.
He keeps the
Wouldn't have him any other
Discord.
way though.
Absolutely not. And then I think the only people that, or the only person that our podcast viewers don't know about is Gursky. I don't
Oh
think he was there.
yes,
Yeah, we got to
we have
get
an
him on there.
awesome new member. of the management team.
Yes. And
Um,
he is just as hilarious as the rest. Like he is the perfect fit. He is
which technically he's head of operations, right?
yeah, so
He's the go-to man.
he's the go-to man. And we played we play a lot of games with him. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. We're going to get him on the podcast too. So
Y'all,
y'all
he's
going
a
to see
mess. If
everybody.
you ever play a game with him, it's the funniest shit ever.
It
The
is.
sounds he makes whenever he gets into trouble or anything, I'm like, you poor baby. Not really, but okay.
See, I'm not funny. I'm just funny looking.
Oh,
What?
whatever. Stop.
See, we ain't gonna have that now. Absolutely not. You're funny. You're a
You're
good time.
funny. I'm funny looking. You're funny.
We ain't gonna have that either, ma'am. Absolutely not. She's Dommy Mommy. She is that. Which we've been getting that back too, by the way. Like that kind of went to sleep for a little bit. We brought it right back.
There's a
Absolutely
lot
not.
going on. Dummy mommy had to take a break.
She did. She did. But she's back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
But let's
Donnie's
see
back.
what else. What else? So, Chaos is deployed right now, but you can catch him in the Discord. Another reason you should be in the Discord. Um, I'm hopefully gonna get him back into streaming when he gets back. It's been like not as much of a priority as it once
Been rough for
was.
everybody.
It has, and to have the motivation after everything, is really difficult. But I want to
Yeah.
slowly bring back my makeup streams because I missed getting into that. Like I told Wicked today, I was like, I gotta remember if I can do my makeup still.
Well, Nero had a really cool idea.
He did.
And I would let that'd be cool to ask the viewers if they would enjoy to see something like that. Nero had the idea of us coming on stream with nothing on our faces and starting a podcast, and as we're going through the podcast, like just do our makeup while we're chatting and talking with
Yeah.
y'all and all that. And this way y'all can kind of watch the steps
And we can
of our
even do
makeup
like
routine.
themes. Since we're big into themes all the time, we can always
Oh
do a
yeah.
theme that we want to do, like all black makeup or all red or whatever, like whatever ideas, and we could take ideas from the audience.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I like that idea. I'm gonna do a poll. I think on Twitch or not Twitch, Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, do
I
it.
could I could set one up or have Gursky set one
Yeah,
up on Twitter through RawNation too.
yeah. I think we should do that, and then just see how people feel about it.
Right.
But let's see what else. What else? What else? There's been so much going
There's
on.
so much.
There
Yeah.
is. I'm trying to
Like I
make
don't
sure
know
we
if
don't
we'll make
skip
it
everything.
through in one podcast.
Right?
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I got a teenager now, y'all, and he's turning 14. He's turning 14 in June. And
What?
that's been a fun experience because,
I've
I'm
got a
the only.
teenager and a 7-year-old going on 21.
That's been funny. Pooter. Pooter's been pootering.
Batman says, "Well, update on me. It's been a rough year, so fell deep in a depression. Hold on. And picked up drinking heavily, but got myself back in control again." That is so good,
So
Batman.
proud of you. That's what I was just discussing. That I've done the same. I'm sober for 2 months now, and I ain't
Like,
touching the stuff. I feel like our generation is struggling with that.
bless you.
It's
But
the makeup. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
no. Like I said, I went through it too for
Mhm.
about a month there.
I think our generation is really going through it, and the drinking is seems to be like the answer. Cuz that's what I did. I did the same thing. So don't feel bad, you're not alone, but very proud that you got yourself back in control. Very proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself because that's not easy. That is not easy, and if you did it alone, that's even something more to be proud of.
Sorry, y'all. Talking to my
No,
pooter.
you're fine.
Talking to my little pooter back there.
But it
Yeah,
is
that one.
definitely yeah. I went through a moment myself. Wicked went through a moment, and we just had to. You gotta bring yourself back, like you said, and that's what we've done. So, but very happy for you, Fat Batman.
Sorry, my daughter
That's
was asking for more
awesome.
papas.
I'm still drinking, but know when to cut off. That's good. That's good. See, I tried to do
That's the
that.
biggest thing.
Yeah, I tried that. That didn't work for me. Cause then, as soon as you get that buzz, you're like, "Ooh, I want to keep the buzz." So you keep going, and like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you're on top of the world.
Mhm. For me, I was like, I just need to stop for a while, and I'm honestly am loving it. I love the feeling. I don't miss the next morning hangover. That was
Right?
terrible. Wicked actually was here for one of my really bad nights. She was here for that. So it was needed. It was needed. But we did it.
She made it through.
Oh, yeah. And this deployment, I was going to make sure I didn't fall back into bad habits. So I've never gotten a hangover. Luckily, you bastard. You are
Um,
so lucky. He's
I
never had a
don't get
hangover.
I don't normally get hangovers from what I usually drink. Like I drink vodka and stuff like that. That's my weakness. Um, it's wine and beers that give
Dude,
me
all
hangovers.
of it gives me a hangover. And it doesn't matter what all of it gives me hangover. I will pay for it the next morning if I have too much. Now, if I can just keep it to one or two, I'm good.
Like the Vinique that I drank, it was mixed with wine, like
Mm.
Moscata. Worst fucking hangover ever.
Ooh, yeah, wine will F you up if you don't watch out.
Your go-to is whiskey. See, I
Mm.
like a good whiskey too,
Mm-mm.
but if I just wanna sip, I get me my whipped vodka.
That's her favorite.
Sippy sip.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's not just a sip, sometimes it's a gulp, but potato patata.
Oh yes. My new favorite is the Crown cans that you can get. Those Crown Apple. I like those a
Mm,
lot because again, one or two,
I
set.
can't
I'm
do
good
the
to go.
apple crown anymore. It sits like right here in my chest, and it gives me the worst indigestion.
Really? That's
Cause sound like an old woman. I get indigestion.
Listen, I
Um,
feel that. I'm telling you, old woman right here, just
I'm
holding it
I'm only
strong.
about to be 36, but like I get up out of bed and I snap, crackle, and
Pop.
pop.
Yep, same. Same. Oh yes. I feel that.
Like my daughter's like, "Mom, what was that sound?" I'm like, "That was my back, baby. That was a hip. It might have even been a shoulder."
When you don't know what popped, that's when it's bad. When you don't know what snapped and you're like, "Oh."
Right.
And you wait for the pain to kick in, you're like, "It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Give it a second."
Like I said, I got me a really good back massage today. I feel amazing.
My knee, my elbows, and my hips pop from time to time. See,
Right?
mine is constant. It's not from time to time. That is every day. Every Although I'm not as bad as Joey. Joey still I think wins from all of us. Chaos is
Yeah, I
killing
would
it.
say so.
I
Say
is
so.
old. Join the club, so are we. Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Um, Look, whenever I was a kid, I was like, oh, 30 is so old. So old. Now that I'm like almost 36, I'm like, 30's not old.
No, it's not. Even though my kids will make it sound like that. They'll be like, "How old are you?" 32, and I'm like, "I'll take it. That's a good answer." They're like, "No, no, 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 no. She's older than that." And then they'll start having these discussions of how old I am, and I don't like this back and forth bullshit that they do.
Look, whenever your kids are listening to music that you like, I heard someone say that they were listening to an old Destiny's Child song, and their kid goes, who is this? And they're like, well, this is Beyonce before she went off on her own. This was her group, Destiny's Child. They're like, oh. So this is vintage Beyonce. How rude. Like,
Oh, I have to
vintage?
drop kick a kid so
We're
bad.
considered, our music is considered vintage? Like, what the
Apparently.
fuck?
Dude, it's like when they talk about going, like the 1900s. They're like, "Mom, weren't you born in the 1900s?" I'm like, "Calm down." I'm like, "The fuck did you just say?" And they say it out loud too. They have no shame.
Yeah. You're thinking of doing the one chip challenge again?
Oh, hell no. I saw
Good luck
Joey
to
do that.
you.
I saw Joey do that. That shit was funny. I didn't do it
You should
though.
do the devil's toe.
I did do that.
Step it up a notch. Do the
That one
devil's
is,
toe.
and you gotta hold it. How is it? 30 seconds or a minute that you gotta hold it on your tongue?
A minute. Shut the
Yeah.
door.
That wasn't fun either, but I did do that, but I didn't do the one chip. But everybody says like it is torturous and it tastes nasty and it hurts.
I did like a small piece. Like I
Mhm.
tried a small piece of the one chip challenge. Um I did the death nut challenge. Do that one. This was before Queen and Joey met me.
Yes.
This was before Mark Raider even
Mhm.
met.
Oh
This
my.
was when I first started streaming. This was a birthday stream that I
Ooh.
decided to
He said,
do the
"Okay,
death nut
listen,
challenge.
Linda, I don't do spicy."
Making
Yeah,
it too
I love spicy. That's the difference there. I am obsessed with spicy food. I love spicy stuff. But I just like so I grow my own peppers and stuff like that, so I don't do hot that just hurts and has no flavor. I don't like that. And that's what I heard the chip was. And I'm like, well, I ain't doing that then because that's going to be gross.
Yeah,
I don't do that. You ain't going to get me to do that. That's gross. But if it
right.
tastes good, I'll do it. Even if it's
But
ridiculously hot, as long as it tastes good.
but see the death nut challenge, like they were good. It
Mhm.
was just that that slow build up.
Yeah.
Like the first one, I think it's like 7 different nuts that you have to go through, and
Mhm.
there's like a handful of them in each pack.
Right, right.
And so the first one is like so mild. And then as you go further into the challenge, they get spicier and spicier. I made it through to the 6th one and I was getting ready to do the 7th one
Oh.
and my stomach turned.
Oh no. No,
And
no, no.
I was like, I'm sorry guys,
No,
give
no,
me
no.
just a minute. And I'm
Oh.
like, turn the camera off, mute the mic, and I'm in the bathroom hurling.
Oh no, you puked?
I hurled it all up. It was bad.
Jimmy said I can't pronounce that or whatever is a chip that aftertaste is gross. Yeah, that's the one. I think that's the one chip challenge one. That one I'm not doing
The
it.
Pocky chip.
There you go. That's she said it. I don't like nuts in my mouth. I see what you did there. um, but we did
Um,
do the hot sauces, which by the way, I feel like we should
are
do
fucking
a
good.
spicy challenge for the podcast.
Mm.
Like I'm gonna do some homework on it. But would you guys like to see that? Like, would you like to see me and Wicked do a little
Nara
spicy
said, "Oh
challenge?
Lord, double trouble."
Never. We were just talking
What?
about you in a good way. In a good way.
What's up? What's up, Nero?
What's up, Jimmy? By the way, I'm sorry. I'm so glad you're in here. Miss you. I miss you and Sarah so much. She's
She's
lying.
lying.
We were saying nice
He
things.
said my ears were burning. They should have been because we were talking about
Miss
you.
you, busy, busy. I
Dirty
know it. I
bitch.
know it.
You missed Pooter. She was just in here a minute ago. Nero.
Being a pooter.
Being a Pooter, yes.
Hmm.
But
I'm so glad to
yeah,
see everybody here. I miss you guys. We miss doing this. Like we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. We have a lot of
yeah.
ideas, and thanks to Nero, he's been also helping us with a lot of ideas to keep it, fresh.
Nero's
But
the mastermind.
I mean, you can spell it.
Well, you
Ah,
can definitely hear her.
yes, yes, yes.
She has no shame in her game.
podcast this weekend with me? Yes.
Sounds good. I get off work at, if we're doing it Saturday, I get off work at 7.
Which, y'all, by the way, which podcast we're talking about is the Gulag podcast. That is Narrow Minded Gaming's podcast, which is a lot of fun and a lot of fun topics.
Ooh,
I would
yes.
say that one goes into way more detail and
Oh,
topics
yes.
that we
We
don't
can do
normally get
Sundays, so
into.
you're off. I am actually working Sunday. So tomorrow I'll work till 8. Saturday I work till 7. Sunday I work till 8.
Funny thing about all this podcast, me and my coworker are starting what? Do it! Do it! It's so much
That's
fun. You should do it.
awesome.
And when you do, let us know and we'll make sure we're in there and we don't miss it.
Yes.
But podcasts are so much fun. Be sure you're doing it with somebody though that you can
That you
you know.
trust.
Yes, because you don't want it to fall apart.
Let me just say, I started a podcast of my own, which I still plan on bringing back because me and Queen were talking about that because mine is strictly spooky. It's
Yes.
called The Wicked Chronicles. And I was doing that with someone that I was very close to at that point, that I thought I could trust, that I thought was going to do the research and all that. Needless to say, I'm a research nerd and she wasn't. So I was having to write all of her stories for her too.
Yeah, see, and that's not what it's
Well,
about.
then it got really weird there. So,
Mhm. Yeah, just always
but
make
yeah,
sure it's with
definitely.
somebody that you trust and you have like good back and forth with.
Sounds
That's
good, Nero.
important.
He said on Saturday can work then, dummy
All
mommy.
right, well, we're going to be in the Discord, so you should be in there here in like another what, 15 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah. So if you could be in there and we can discuss what time and everything, Nero.
Mhm.
But yeah, like when we started this, we just did this off the, like, hey, we should do a podcast.
This was when Joey had deployed the last time.
Yep.
Yes. Queen was like, I don't know what to do with myself. I was like, I know what we can do. It's like,
Mhm.
why don't we start a podcast?
And that, oh, our guest is here.
Oh, it's Daddy.
Y'all surprise.
You ask, I shall be.
How you doing, Nero?
All right. What are you guys been talking? You know what, Queen? Very, very studious right there.
I didn't do it. That wasn't me.
No, you look very studious, Queen.
Oh,
Like
do
you
I?
look like you've been.
She looks like
Yeah,
a sexy teacher. She's looking
yeah.
like
She
a
looks like the
sexy
teacher
teacher right
that's
now.
she's that teacher that like bends
Speak
over
of
with
the
like a little red
devil.
top, and
Hey,
then
oh,
Right.
hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, no,
Dirty
no,
girl.
no.
Look, we were talking about the TwitchCon too.
yeah,
Like
yeah. If you guys want to,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, if you guys want to meet us all out there, make sure you show up. All right.
Right,
I
Fat
might
Man?
be I might be
Speak of the
showing up as
devil.
my alter ego, Dommy Mommy.
Just know that you got to get permission from security because we probably will have security there. There's
Who
a lot
wants
of
to be who wants to be my pet? Who's gonna let me walk him like a dog?
I have an idea. Nate can be your pet.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, Sarah
Gillosaurus
said.
said me. Oh, you're gonna be my pet?
Wait, who's gonna be your
I
pet?
volunteers tribute.
Sarah.
Oh, she volunteers.
Sarah's
All
the
right, cool.
best.
You got you got to volunteer. That even works better.
In a little
Are
bit.
you good? Are you
Wait for
good
me.
with being
15 minutes.
collared?
15. Yes.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna turn into. We might as well go to Dami Mommy Con too while we're at it. Huh?
She said yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Queen looks like the like she should be like the CEO of some
What?
company or like a
I
It's
She
really
said
should
weird.
she
I mean,
be.
would volunteer. You can
I
have
should
two. I'll
be.
be the
I'm glad you say. See, dress is
I'll
what you
be the
want, right?
feisty chihuahua.
What
yeah,
LOL.
you dress
No,
is
we
for you
like
dress
ankle
for the
biters.
stuff that you want to attract, right? So that's what I'm doing right now.
Exactly. I mean,
No,
you got the nice sweater on, and then you got the glasses from like from like the nice '80s glasses with
That's
the big
right.
glasses.
These are just like the blue light glasses, though. That's the only reason I have them. I just
That's
switched
what I
them
said. I
out.
was like, wow. I popped into the stream and I was like, wow, she's very studious.
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes. I tried.
and then Dami
so
Mommy. What can we
cute.
say about Dami Mommy that hasn't been said already? Oh, and
Oh, come
there's
here,
her
come here.
son.
As you guys can tell, This is how look straight at the camera.
Yeah,
This
looks. Oh yeah,
mm,
you guys are twinsies right
Twins.
there. The twinsies.
It's crazy
No,
how
I'm
there's
much
no
I look
not.
denying
alike.
that's my kid.
But also, I
Yeah,
look like him.
Charlotte
Okay.
will have questions about,
Love you.
but but you, but Deuce never. We can never deny that
Mm,
that's your
We
kid.
cannot. You can
Charlotte,
have
that's
two. I'll be the feisty chihuahua. Did I miss that? Did you read that
yes,
already?
you did. I read that. I said, good. We need an ankle biter.
there you go.
I like it.
Fat man can be the spicy chihuahua, and then you'll have who's the other one? Hold on, let me see.
Sarah.
Gillosaurus. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so you have one nice golden retriever who's behaved, and then you got the spicy chihuahua that's
Called
been
her a
barking.
golden retriever.
Yeah,
Well, you know, golden retrievers are loyal. We
Mm-hmm.
like them
yeah, they are.
loyal.
They're loyal, and they're it's gonna be awesome. TwitchCon is gonna be
Hmm.
something very special
Describes
for
Sarah
sure.
very well. Loyal. I like that. What kind of
Yeah,
dog
so
do you think you would be, Wicked? What kind of dog would you be, Wicked?
uh,
Let's let Nero decide. Nero, what kind of dog would I
You're
be?
gonna regret that. You're so gonna regret
yeah,
that.
he's a boy. You know what? She's like between a border collie and like a poodle. You know. Yeah, because poodles look innocent, but then they get all and they start barking and shit, right? And that's what
The
like
one that
Wicked could
barks.
have her. Wicked
Everything.
could have her like her innocent looks, and then all of a sudden she'll just start going off and barking. So that's why I said like poodle. You know,
I
it's
like
like a
it.
poodle. Yeah,
I would have said pit, but okay.
I asked you. You're like, no, let's let Nero
I
yeah,
pick.
you,
just wanted to
I
hear what
knew.
Nero would say.
yeah, poodle. You know why? Because she'll sit there and like dress up and be all quiet and conservative, and all of a sudden she'll
You're
just
right. You're right.
yeah. The minute something she doesn't like something, it's just like "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and it's like
We
okay,
we missed you too, Batman. We
We
missed you too.
have. Come back. Come back. We
come
Come
back.
welcome you
back.
with open
I think
arms.
he's here. I think he's here. I don't think he's left. So he's
Oh
back.
No,
no,
we're
he
talking
needs
about
to.
stream team. We miss
I
him.
need. I
There's
need
gonna be
him
some very
back.
cool things coming up for the stream team. I just want to
See,
say
I
Yes,
told
yes.
y'all.
very
See?
We
cool
we're
things coming.
working on more incentives for Stream Team.
And not only
Some
that,
really
but
awesome things for Stream
your
Team.
Yes.
kids will be able to start getting involved with Raw
Yes.
Nation. We are
Yes.
bringing a youth program into this where your kids can come in and play like Fortnite, and we'll have mini tournaments for them, and they can get V-Bucks and all that stuff. So it's going to be something that's interactive because you know what? At some point, I want to retire from all this and not have to
D-
do this anymore.
Ditto.
these kids are our future, and we need
They
to
are.
start helping mold them
Hmm.
into good good gamers and good people.
And plus,
We
we
need to
have
teach
our
them the right
own
way
children.
to do this.
We have our
My
kids
and
child
that
that's
is
are.
what
already part of Raw Nation.
and that's what
He's talking about chaos.
Yeah, got ya.
and that's what Saturday's podcast is going to be talking about because there is a very
Batman said, "Y'all breaking my arm."
all right. We'll have Wicked come break your legs later.
Oh.
Arms right now, legs later.
How do you feel about whips and chains?
Oh, Dami Mommy's coming out now. Mm. Well, she never really goes away, but there's always that.
Yeah, she comes in like
She puts a
yeah
little choker on it every once in a while, just
yeah
to
she
calm
does
it down a little
with
bit.
a spike collar and a choker. Correct.
Ooh la la. Sarah's about it. I think she likes
She,
Dami Mommy a lot.
yeah, she does. I can tell.
Who's not a fan of Dami Mommy though? That's what I'm saying. Ooh la
That's what I'm
la.
saying. I feel like I feel like that if Wicked wants to do this, like Doc, my buddy Doctor Disrespect has his Doctor Disrespect, and then there's Guy Beam. You should come on as
Well,
like
I have
Dami
been
Mommy is.
thinking about that. I've been thinking about possibly a second account strictly for Dami Mommy.
No. I
Yeah.
mean, like your streams will just be Dami Mommy, and then when we do like when we do like podcasts, it'll be your choice. Like you could come in as Dami Mommy, or you can come in as Wicked, right?
Yum.
Yeah,
It-
Batman, you never got to see this side of Wicked.
Yeah. No, you
what you
didn't.
don't because the room is blurred is there's a couple chains hanging from the ceiling and a swing that goes back and
We're
forth.
just missing the red light special. There
Red,
is a red
yeah,
light
we'll have to.
special.
You know what? We'll have to get that for her at some point, and also some candles hanging on the wall, so that way you can do that candle dripping on your body. You know, I know about that. I don't know why, but don't ask why. Part of the-
Oh God. See, this is what happens in the Discord, y'all. This is it right here.
Yeah, if you guys want to. By the way, if you guys ever see us in Discord, you should just come hang out with us, so
Yes.
you can hear the hilarity that goes on between us.
We only
Like,
bite a little. Like it's
yes.
a baby
Come
nibble.
join us in the Discord,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Come join us so you can hear all the hilarity that goes on between all of us.
All right, I'll be lurking. Have a good stream, Fat Batman.
Have a
Yes.
good stream, our feisty Chihuahua. Uh,
Like,
but yeah, a lot of good things. I think 2024 should be something you guys look forward to coming into Raw Nation and being able to talk to.
2024 is Raw Nation's year,
It
y'all.
is. It
From
is.
here forward, it's all up from here forward.
Is that a
Mm-hmm.
battery in your hand? What is that in your hand there? Is that a battery?
We're changing a
Oh,
lot of stuff and adding a lot of stuff, so I'm excited. I'm ready.
it's a monster. I was wondering what the hell that was.
Oh
The
wow.
monster.
Oh hi.
Be like, monster.
Oh,
You
so
should
we
get
got
one.
we
You
got
should
a
get
few more
one.
minutes. So Wicked. I do believe you have some news to tell the world.
I don't know. It might mess up my Dommy Mommy persona.
You know what?
Nah. Nah, it won't. Nah, I'm still gonna be Dommy Mommy no matter what. And you know
Wait,
what? He's on board with it. He's cool with that shit.
Mhm.
I am getting married next year to a very amazing man. Um, but yes, Wicked.
we get the
Lacey.
stream.
Lacey is getting married.
Yes. Dami Mommy
I'm getting
has
married.
lots of people. Lots of
I
people.
stream this.
Yes.
But Lacey, she's tying the knot.
I
Oh, I'm so
know.
excited for
I'm so
you.
excited.
I'm stoked. And we are going to be going there. By the way, we got to tell them about Nero and his job.
Oh
Oh
my god!
God, yes. Whenever they found out I was gonna be getting married, Nero decided to do a little thing and he went off and got himself ordained.
He did.
So
That
he
really happened.
is an official ordained minister.
I am one with the Lord. Thank you. I've always been one with the Lord.
You're lying, the truth ain't fucking in you, sir. Um so yeah, this
So
ought to
innocent is
be very interesting because if we do decide to do an all-in-one thing where we do the ceremony in the same place that we do the reception, Nero will
Mhm.
most likely be the one officiating it.
Yes, and me and Chaos will be there. We're really working on getting Satan there,
Yeah,
aka Nate Cooley.
yeah,
I'm
thank
trying to
you.
make him an offer he can't refuse, guys.
Yes. And
You
Gursky,
know.
The
we're gonna
heathen.
work on getting him there. And Tay. We're trying to get the whole crew there,
You haven't
y'all.
even
Oh,
told we haven't even told JT that I'm getting married.
Have we not?
I think
Oh, that's gonna be a
think
No.
fun surprise.
yeah. I don't think he's got to hear that.
No.
No. The
That
last big thing that JT knew about was my dad. But I
Yeah.
haven't told him about the rest of it, yeah.
That's gonna be fun to tell them. I wonder how he's gonna react.
wait,
Yeah.
He
red
probably.
beard is
I
red
wonder
beard
what
close.
the fuck's gonna come out of his mouth. Like, oh my god, who's gonna marry you? I mean, kind of like how Satan was like, is he real or is this a blow up guy? He's real.
Uh,
I'm sorry. But that shit was funny. Oh my god. I forgot that was his reaction. This is why he has the
I
name
mean, at least
Satan.
say a barn animal. I mean, I guess that's even it's a little less harsh than just saying like, "What are
Oh
you getting married?"
damn.
To? You know what I mean? Like, at least he said it was a blow up guy. I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Well, this guy is very lucky. Very, very lucky. And he's made her very happy.
Mm-hmm.
She has a
So
glow to
you have
her.
separate personalities. Does that mean that Dami Mommy's still free and clear, and it's just Wicked or Lacey that's attached? Or how does that work out?
As I said, he knows that I'm Dami Mommy online and
All right.
all that,
That's right.
so he knows.
We have to have Dami Mommy forever.
You know, I
Forever and
He knows
ever.
who
can't
I'm.
have
He
him
knows who
singing.
I'm gonna be
I don't
going
want
home with
no
at night.
That's
Let's just
right.
put it like that.
That's right.
down. Dude, he's gonna be singing that.
Meow. I don't need no whips and chains, and you can't put me down.
He's gonna be singing that to you. Yeah,
Put your loving on me, baby.
All
like
I'm
right.
that's
vanilla, baby. I'll
shocking
choke you,
that
but I ain't no killer, baby.
he'll choke you, but she ain't no killer.
I
Oh
like to
Lord.
be choked.
Now
Who
Satan, on
else
the other
likes to
hand,
be choked?
Damn. I mean, you know what? Anyway. So,
it intensifies.
anyways.
Uh,
All right, beautiful people. That is our update on everything that's going on.
Gil said,
That's right. um, and we will be doing these every month, twice a month,
"Yeah, at
something
least
like that.
twice a month."
Yeah. So we will have all the information out on Twitter and the Discord and everything, so you guys don't have to figure out when we'll be up and running. We will let y'all know.
Right.
And do not forget to check out this weekend on the Kulog podcast because we will be there also with Nero,
Get in the bed.
there's a pooter
Shut
right
the
there.
door.
the Pooter.
Come say hey. Come say hey real quick. Say
Pooter!
hi. Isn't she cute, guys?
Precious.
On the outside, she looks cute. She's looking
Look at that face. But any last messages, y'all? Y'all got, am I forgetting something? I'm sure I am.
down. So my final message is, as always, you are smart, you are kind, you are important. Never forget it.
That's right.
Everybody loves you. And everybody loves you, exactly.
I love that.
Wow, the
That
one
was
sweet
cute.
moment.
That was
You.
cute.
Can you try it?
I'm gonna take that one
For
as
what?
that one was mine. I like it that much.
Right.
I'm
Can
just
you
gonna
tie it
steal hers.
together?
And Nero, you have
That's
yours.
that's the one sweet message you're gonna get from her. Everything else from after that is not gonna be.
It's gonna be a poop of some sort.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah, tired. Yeah, there you go. Tired to the wall if you can.
Tired to
You
the
might like
wall.
that.
No, I just so that way she
Miss
can't
Jen's
like move all over the.
weird.
Be like,
You
that'd
can
be
just
fun.
Okay, his nose weird.
what
Wanna know
shirt
who's
is she
weird?
wearing? What is she wearing? One of your
It's
She's
like
shirts?
one of
wearing
those
my
big,
Minnie Mouse shirt.
yeah, like a big
Oh,
baggy
Yeah.
T-shirt.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she likes
oh
big
look at
baggy
it.
t-shirts, yeah.
It's little Queen right there because I'm sure that we know that's what Queen does when she's not on camera. Is the
Damn, Skippy. Like these pants, this wouldn't be a thing. I don't like
Why is
pants. Pants are
everything blurred
gross.
out? Because
It's true. I hate pants.
we gotta we gotta get her camera angle so that way she's like a like in the news and
leave a black
it's only
mark
cut
on
up
my
from like the midsection of her and then up so that way
leave a
she
black
can
mark
be
on my face.
pantsless like half the newscasters
I
are.
would love it. I would love that. That would make my life very happy. But then I'd make a
It would, but
mistake of
then
some sort, like
Mom, I
yeah,
want
you
forget that
you
I don't have, and just stand up. We don't
just
need that.
stand up. Yeah,
to.
you would make that mistake. That'd be the problem.
Nero,
But
we
yeah,
need
guys,
your sign. Oh, no, go ahead, Wicked.
but definitely keep your eyes peeled for more information. Check Twitter because we'll be
Yes.
putting out more info on Twitter and everything.
Oh,
Um,
ATA 5 servers that's about to be up. Queen Strip Club is ready to go.
and if you are in the Discord, you can always check the events tab.
Mhm.
And then if we have anything really big going on, we will post in general chat or anything like that. If you are not in the Discord, why not? You
For
should
real,
be.
you're
Like,
missing out.
Dummy mommy.
what's going on? Dami Mommy says join.
You gonna stamp your approval on Dummy mommy
Dami
says
Mommy approves this message.
Ah.
Anyways,
All right, Nero, we
Dummy
need
mommy.
your final words.
Final words. There's so many
Yes.
words I could say today. We got Dami Mommy here. We got a pooter standing right next to her. Then we got Queen looking all smart. I mean, I don't know. There's so many words I could say today. It's crazy.
You got
It is crazy.
this.
What's that?
I will
One in a
say, I will.
million or some shit like that.
She said some
No, no,
shit
no.
like that.
Yeah, that one I could do that one too. If you want me to do that one.
Yeah, do that one.
400, 400 trillion to one is the odds of you ever being born. The odds of you ever standing here or watching this stream. You can win the lotto 10 times over before you become a human being. So, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life right now? Take every opportunity and run with it.
You were the fastest swimmer.
You are the
You
fastest
words.
swimmer.
You won the race. So, what are you going to do with your life?
All right, y'all. Till next
Just remember,
time.
we were the fastest swimmers. Enjoy. Good night.
Bye.